First thing you're going to notice right here, obviously, it's a carbine, right? So it's got the 16-inch barrel on there. It's got this real nice stock with a nice checkering on the wrist here. And it's actually pretty decent sling on here. I didn't expect the sling to be this kind of quality. I thought it was going to be a piece of crap, but it's pretty good. So let's get down to the nuts and bolts of it. It's got a buckhorn sight on it. This nice raised front sight on there. And just like all the other Heritage, it's got this safety thing right here. It's actually a lot handier than you would expect. It's not really authentic, but it's not that bad. Now, one of my favorite things is you can swap out the cylinder. Okay, all you do is you press the cylinder pin release right here, pull it out, open your loading gate, make sure you're on half cock, cylinder pops out. So this is a 22 long rifle. You can swap it out for a 22 Magnum, and we're going to do that later on in the video to kind of check like different ballistics on this thing. But all in all, it's pretty sweet, handy little carbine. You do have to be a little bit skilled to shoot it, because you can't shoot it in a conventional sense. So if you hold it like this, you're going to blow your fingers off. Okay, you got to remember there's a cylinder gap there. So what you got to do is when you shoulder it, take your offhand, you're going to put it in there, just like that. But you'll see the rest of it in the video when we actually do some live fire. Now, something to remember, this is no Taurus circuit judge or whatever it is. One, you're not going to have the blast shields here. So it is super important that you keep your hands behind the cylinder, but it'll mess your hands up pretty good, even if it is just a 22. Now, the other thing is, she's a single action, because this is obviously modeled after a single action Army. So you see the old standard sights and they added the buckhorn sights.